What's going on, everyone? DJ Fitness D News Reviews, and right here in the world's only FDA-proof bunker, I bring you Apollon Nutrition TIMECOP V2. Yeah, big ass comeback of the legendary by now Apollon Nutrition TIMECOP limited edition combination of overtime nootropic and bare knuckles steam-free pre-workout. Listen, people. I'm going to take you through the label of this thing. This is one long ass loaded label with all kinds of stuff. But then I'm actually going to share with you my personal experience using this one because I had the pleasure of having this one ahead of the launch, and I've used this. Now, today was my third time. Yeah, people, I'm going to take you through the experience and then I'm going to map for you where it fits, if it fits in your steam junkie journey. And all I'm going to ask in return is that you hit that like button. Okay, people, so last year, I think exactly a year ago, Apollon Nutrition launched TIMECOP V1, which was the combination of this the overtime nootropic, one of the best nootropics out there in the market, and bare knuckle, one of the best steam-free pump formula out there in the market. Yeah, so the idea was a limited edition, obviously a nootropic pre-workout. Nootropic plus steam-free pump formula. Yeah, it lasted for about 2 months and then you couldn't find it anymore. And now Apollon Nutrition carries on the tradition and launches V2. Yeah, people, this is V2. So there's a few changes compared to the previous version. To a large extent though, I want to say 90% is the same. Apollon Nutrition never stands still, so they always tweak. Which is an interesting experiment, I have to tell you, because sometimes, if you look at most of the pre-workouts out there, or actually most of the stuff out there, they don't change very often. If you have a formula that works, why change it? Apollon Nutrition is always there trying to find new ingredients, new quantities, up the ante. See what happens when you move from, whatever, 300 milligrams of Araya Genesis to 400 and add more nootropic or add all sorts of shit and see what happens. Yeah, this is Apollon Nutrition. It's a bit insane, I have to tell you. It is a bit insane. Anyway, so obviously, TIMECOP is again one of these things that Apollon Nutrition does almost consistently around the Jean-Claude Van Damme type movies. That's the name of a movie by Jean-Claude Van Damme from the 80s. Yeah, people, retro. Anyway, I like the design. I like the, whatever it is, purplish type thing with the TIMECOP. Really like it. Anyway, people. So yeah, so by the way, Apollon Nutrition by now has like 7,542.3 pre-workouts for all crazy ass, all use case that you want. They have an endurance pre-workout, they have a fat burning pre-workout, they have a steam junkie pre-workout, they have a pump pre-workout, they have like 3 types of pump for, man, I think it's like 10, I don't know, I lost count. Dude, I lost count. So, TIMECOP, maximum focus, energy, strength, warning, extreme potency, yeah, people. Okay, let me take you through this, and I'm gonna try and be succinct and relatively fast because this is a long ass label. Oh my god, long. Okay, people, listen to this. There's a half scoop and 1 scoop. This is the full serving, full scoop channel. If you're like one of these let's assess tolerance people, man, I didn't try half scoop. I didn't assess fucking tolerance. Let's get into the 1 scoop thing. Okay, L-citrulline, 8 grams. Pure L-citrulline, 8 grams. Remember, again, this is a combination of overtime, one of the most loaded nootropic formula. By the way, I'm going to link to that review below. The overtime V4, I just reviewed it, I think a month ago. And then bare knuckle, which is one of the most loaded steam-free pump formula. I'm going to link to that review below also. I think it's version 4. I'll say actually both of them, I think the bare knuckle and overtime are on version 4. Okay, L-citrulline, 8 grams. Beta-alanine, 4 grams. Yeah, not the typical 3.2, so you know we like beta-alanine for the tingling. If you do not like the tingling, we're not gonna get along, people. We're not gonna get along. We like the tingling. L-tyrosine, 3 grams. 3 grams. Have you ever seen more L-tyrosine? That's a focus ingredient. 3 grams. That's a lot. Okay, betaine at 2.5 grams is gonna help you with a bunch of stuff. Pumps, muscle protein synthesis, power output, a bunch of stuff. Anyway, agmatine sulfate, 1.5 grams. L-citrulline, agmatine, combination, pumps. Boom. There you go. Lion's mane at 1 gram. So lion's mane is one of these interesting ingredients. If you have too much of it, first you're gonna feel sometimes like shit if you have too little of it. It actually has the reverse effect of being focused. It actually somehow distracts me when you're putting lion's mane in that low amount, depending on the combination. Obviously, labels are just fucking labels. You never know. There's like 50 ingredients. There's no research that shows how all of this shit is gonna come together. 1 gram, I like 1 gram of lion's mane. The only thing I can tell you with 1 gram of lion's mane, it's very hard to flavor because this shit tastes like shit. Okay, alpha GPC, 800 milligrams. The clinical dose is 600. It's a trademarked ingredient. It's my favorite type of choline. Super, super powerful focus element. Then you have PEA at 750 milligrams. 750 milligrams of the mood elevation, focus, feel good PEA. Now, PEA by itself, its half-life is like 10 minutes. So if you don't add stuff that prolong the effect of PEA, then you're not gonna feel shit, even if you put 3 grams, right? But alpha-yo, hordenine, and a bunch of other ingredients actually prolong the effect of PEA. 750 milligrams. Oh my God. Vasodrive AP, love this ingredient for a bunch of stuff. Then you have theobromine at 500 milligrams. 500 theobromine. Man, I think that this is more than the previous version. Can't even remember the comparison to the previous version. I'm going to put the previous version label here, then you can compare for like a few seconds. But listen, people, 500 milligrams of theobromine. I do believe that this is the most amount I've seen of theobromine. It's like caffeine's more nootropic, feel-good sister. Yeah, you see? I'm gender neutral here, people. I'm gender neutral. It's its sister, not its brother. There you go. He, she, him, they. Okay, Himalayan pink salt, that's going to help you with pumps, 500 milligrams. Caffeine anhydrous at 400 milligrams. 400, solid, nothing too crazy. It's not like 600, 700, but wait, there's more caffeine coming. But I also talked about the other shit, and you're going to see even more shit. Araya genesis at 400 milligrams. 400 milligrams of this amazing form of PEA. I just love it for focus, mood elevation. Again, in combination with other shit, also depends on the purity of the ingredient. But listen, people, this is a lot of shit. Then you have Rhodiola rosea, 300 milligrams. Again, another focus ingredient. That's a huge amount again. Then you have dicaffeine mat at 200 milligrams. So that's another 150 milligrams. Altogether, prolonged effect. So you have the caffeine anhydrous, half-life of 40 minutes. Dicaffeine mat, half-life of about an hour and 15 minutes. So you're supposed to get a prolonged effect of caffeine to prevent the crash. 550 milligrams of effective caffeine. That's a lot of caffeine. And then coffee berry for focus, 100 milligrams. Then you have absorption. Noopep to 30 milligrams. I love Noopep. Noopep puts me in a bubble. Noopep, good quality, puts me in the bubble. It's one of these ingredients that's actually, I think, illegal in some countries. Really like the effect of Noopeps for being in a bubble. And then alpha-yo at 1.5 milligrams. So listen, alpha-yo at 1.5 milligrams. 1.5, 2 milligrams of alpha-yo is where alpha-yo is at its best. It provides that. First, it helps with the PEA and the prolonged effect of these nootropics. Second, it helps with energy kick. It gives you that sense of urgency without tons of side effects. Obviously, if you're super sensitive to alpha-yo, like you smell alpha-yo, you read alpha-yo on a label and you like get a heart attack, then don't try this. But for most of us, this thing, and I'm going to talk about the experience in a second, you're not going to feel it. People, this has to be one of the most expensive from an ingredient perspective label out there. This has to be, man, this pre-workout is going to be expensive. Yeah, because, man, this is just a crazy ass label. Crazy. Okay, people. Man, I need a pre-workout just to read the fucking label on this shit. This is a long ass label. Obviously, from the list of the ingredients here, you can see there's a lot of focus on the nootropic sides of this thing, right? The PEA, the Araya genesis, the huge amount of theobromine, the Rhodiola rosea, tyrosine 3 grams, tons of nootropic elements, and obviously the pump. So there's, go figure, right? Over time, nootropic, pump formula, boom, power and pump, and obviously a lot of stimulants. Okay, people. Let's get into the experience. Let's start with the flavor, even though, seriously, you're gonna put all of this shit in your body. Who cares about flavor? But anyway, let me tell you, peach mango here is not a very good flavor. It's like somewhere between not good and tolerable. This is definitely a chewing gum worthy flavor, right? Chewing gum worthy, people. Take a chewing gum, take this, swallow it in like 1 second and chew a gum so you can forget about the taste because it's not a very good taste. It is what it is. Apollon nutrition with this shit, it's very hard to flavor. But people, seriously, listen, this is a message for all the snowflakes out there. you're gonna put all this shit in your body. All this shit. Look at this big ass tub. Big ass. You're gonna put all this shit in your body, and then you're gonna cry about the flavor. Oh my god, I drank it, and then for 2 seconds it was not good in my mouth. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. You little sissies. You're gonna put all this shit in your body. Come on, man up. Okay, people, so the flavor is not very good. Chewing gum worthy. It's not that bad that you can't take it, it's just tolerable, right? Tolerable, chewing gum worthy. Let's move on with our life. Listen, people, like I said, I tried this 3 times and the experience has been consistent. Listen, people, this is an amazing pre-workout worth the fucking flavor. Listen, here's what's different about TIMECOP than anything else. First, let me tell you, right out of the gate, the pumps are insane. The pumps for a Steam Junkie pre-workout with all of this shit are insane. You're gonna enjoy the fucking pumps. Let me tell you about the experience. The energy, by the way, is amazing sense of urgency. Really good sense of urgency. The focus is just amazing. The nootropic feel-good focus is on point. But what's more interesting than anything else with this shit, everything comes together literally 15 minutes in. You're gonna take this, and then right out of the gate, boom! Boom! People. Sense of urgency, focus, motivational energy, not too much, buzz. You're gonna feel the beta tingling. I'm now 2 hours after, and I'm telling you, I'm still feeling that shit. I need, like, literally, if my muscles, like, if my body didn't hurt, I would go and work out again now. This shit hits you 15 minutes in, and everything comes together. The pumps, the power, the steam junkiness experience, the sense of urgency, energy. By the way, nothing like heart rate going up. You feel the alpha yo, but nothing too crazy. This is not a survival mode. This is a feel good in the zone, nootropic feeling, just like you would expect. But it hits you like 15 minutes in, and man, this shit lasts 5 hours, 6 hours in. You're still gonna feel this. This is an all-day nootropic. Like, so this is for the first couple of hours. This is a kick-ass Steam Junkie pre-workout, and then you're gonna get 5-6 hours more of a nootropic, almost like you took overtime. So think about this as you took a pre-workout, like an Apollon Nutrition Steam Junkie pre-workout, mostly in the zone type experience. This is a nootropic in the zone. You feel the new pep, you feel that bubble. You're like blinders, people, blinders on your fucking workout. Man, plus amazing pumps, and then a nootropic for like 5-6 hours. This feels very similar to the previous version, maybe a bit more intense. Maybe the energy kick is a bit more. I want to say maybe 15-20% from an energy perspective, just from a kick perspective. 15-20% stronger. Can't even remember what's the difference on the label. But from what I remember from the previous version, which was last year, this feels exactly the same amount of nootropic in the zone bubble, but the sense of urgency and the energy kick is just 15-20%. Scientific, by the way, I fucking measured it. 15, maybe 17.5%. This thing is a bit, like, hits a bit harder, right? Hits a bit harder. Now, man, this is such a good experience. There's no way in hell you're gonna need another energy drink, caffeine, coffee, nootropic during the day. This is a dual purpose machine, people. Amazing pre-workout in the bubble, blinder zone, sense of urgency, get in the zone 15 fucking minutes in, lasts for 5-6 hours post-workout. This is it. Pre-workout Steam Junkie, nootropic, people. Listen, this is a limited edition. It's not gonna be around for a long time. Probably like a couple of months before it goes away. Last year it lasted maybe 6 to 8 weeks. Amazing. Like I said, the flavor, nah. Chewing gum. Take a chewing gum. Buy this and then buy a pack of chewing gum for like $3 and you're gonna be good, right? There's how many servings? 20 servings on the full scoop. Listen, people, this is an experience. This is an experience. This is an investment in an experience. Because this shit really does gonna kick your butt and you're gonna feel good. Listen, people. I'm gonna link below to the page on Fitness News where you can find a coupon, save some money, because this is not gonna be cheap, because this label has to be fucking expensive. Like, this probably costs like, I don't know what, $25, $28 just to manufacture. Yeah, just to manufacture. So listen, people, there's going to be a coupon below. You can save money while supporting the channel. And listen, if you're new here, subscribe, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy.